Hi, Jennifer here, and I'm bringing layout number 5 from the Boys of Summer Scraptastic Kit. I'm using Imagine, the sketchbook from Close to My Heart. The pictures I'll be scrapping are of Cruz and his friend Gage. Gage came over to visit after he had moved away. They were trying to do chest bumps on the trampoline and just acting goofy and crazy. The papers I'm using are not from the kit. These are from Timberline collection from Close to My Heart, and it's kind of an outdoorsy camping type of theme. And then the cardstock is all from my stash. It's Close to My Heart cardstock that matches the paper. And the reason I'm saying that this is from the kit, even though all these papers are close to my heart, is I use all Boys of Summer embellishments. Here I'm inking up the base cardstock. I'm using gray, and I just wanted to make the edges look a little more finished. I ink up all the little pieces. I have some yellow here that I'm going to have. Each of the colors that I'm going to have, if I have it on the right side, I want to have it on the left side. And here I have some brown. And I'm just kind of setting them down on the paper where I think they'll be, and I end up making some changes later. But this is a wood grain. It's the back side of the camping outdoorsy paper. On these papers, there's a few things I really liked. Like there's on the left one over there, it says Gone Fishing. I really like that spot. And then on this right side, it shows marshmallows. So I was going to try to do the layout so I could still see those, but I don't know if I did in the end. Here I'm adding blue to it. They're going to be my photo mats. And this small one that I'm inking will be my journaling spot. Here I'm attaching my photos down. And none of the papers, sorry about my head, none of the papers were attached down. So here I go through and I just go ahead and attach everything where I want it to go. There's really not much explanation needed because it's pretty simple. And following the sketch makes it so easy. This piece, when I look at the layout later, I wish I would have offset it to the right a little bit, but that's okay. Centered in that yellow, it'll work. I go ahead and start on the left side. Here I had messed up and I cut all the editing out, and I ended up pulling a piece off and moving it. I think this one I end up moving later, but I can't remember. And see how that blue piece is offset from the yellow? I wish I had done that with the journaling spot down below, but that's okay. Here my son is flying through the air to give his friend a chest bump. It took so many tries with the camera. I kept telling them, do it again, do it again. They were having fun though. They liked it. Takes me a while to get it right where I want it. And here I have to pull the photo up because that's when I realized this paper wasn't going to work right there. So I pull it up. I have to turn it sideways because I needed more space between the right side of that and the right side of the paper for my 4x4 photos to go. It is a little taller than it is wide. I go ahead and attach down the 4x4 photos. Here's where I'm using the ephemera and stuff from the Boys of Summer kit. I wanted to use up a whole bunch of these, and so that's why I'm considering it part of my Boys of Summer layouts, even though the paper is not from that kit. That one there says happier than a monster with a balloon. Because let me tell you, my son was so happy to have his friend back after he had moved. I used this tag right here because I needed something to ground that, it looks like a flower badge. And the tag says Monsterific. I cut this out, but I tried to place it so many times and it just didn't look right. I liked the yellow because there's other yellow on the page, but I just didn't like the flower look. So I cut the flower part off, inked it up, and I just thought that it fit better and it looked better. And placed it on top of the tag. It says Everyday Dude. There I'm just inking up my date stamp, and that was from October 2014. Then I picked a whole bunch of arrows, every arrow I could find out of the ephemera pack, and I just placed them randomly around. I think I got one for every photo. And here I do my journaling. And it's just talking about Cruz and Gage playing and having fun. Here I decide I'm going to use up some of the stickers from the kit, and I wanted to put a banner across the bottom, and it took me a couple of tries pulling them off and putting them back on. That's why they're all on my fingers, but I finally got them all put on decently anyway. And there I put a sticker on. And this tag, I'm going to use it right up here in the corner and stick that down. And then I lay another sticker over the top of it. Here I just make a tiny embellishment cluster. There's a heart, there's a mustache, a little label that just barely peeks out, and another sticker on top of that. Here I tucked the sticker underneath the tag. Just felt like it needed something right back there. I decided to add Cruz is to the top of the title there because I made Happier Than a Monster with a Balloon my title. But these stickers were horrible. I couldn't get them to come off with the adhesive, so I had used my poker tool to try to get them off the page without losing the stickiness. After several tries though, I did finally get my title put on. And that says is. And through the magic of editing, we have his whole name. So it says Cruz is happier than a monster with a balloon. There's a close-up of the first page. And the close-up of the second page. And I love that one that says, all that awesome in such a little kid. That's definitely what I think of them. And here are all my still shots, so if you like, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.